the situation that we witnessed there was absolutely precarious. First of all, I mean, there was way more damage than during our previous visits, which really shows you how much toll the recent fighting had on this place. We've seen very few people on the streets. They started gathering later on when they noticed that our colleagues from the Syrian Arab Red Crescent brought the mobile health unit, so they came with their children to get treated, to get a very basic medical supplies. People were telling me very desperate stories. They're tired, they are angry, they don't want aid. What they want is the shelling to stop, and that's I think the biggest problem of this convoy. What we have done was to bring very little for people to survive for a very short period of time. What they really need is a sustainable solution to their security situation. Mothers were telling me that their children did not see the daylight for 15 days. The school has stopped. The people sit with multiple families, with thousands of families in one basement shelters. They are afraid to eat in front of each other, because in these shelters, when you stay for so long, everyone is hungry. Even if you have a little food, you will not really show it. So they go out to look for some food, or maybe to eat in their homes, and then the fighting starts, the airstrikes and shelling starts, and many of them, they die. Only when passing, to go to one of the SARC distribution center, we have seen the aid workers trying to pull out the corpses from rubbles. Around this there were children. No child should really be witnessing this, in their very early stage of development. But the children of Duma, the children of Eastern Ghouta, unfortunately do, and that's what makes the situation very, very dramatic. For me, for us, for the teams of the International Committee of the Red Cross, the visit was very hard. At the end of the day, we have entered and we managed to deliver supplies, but after lengthy negotiations, after days of hearing sounds and continuous fighting, at the end of the day, this kind of humanitarian deliveries, they need to happen faster, and they need to happen more often and in bigger quantities. And even if we entered, we heard the shelling around us. We had to leave actually, without really offloading the full capacities of what we have brought, because it was just too tense. The security situation really deteriorated. Of course, there are no lights in Duma, there is no electricity, so it was extremely dark and we just had to go. But we have left with heavy hearts, because we knew that we are leaving people behind. We knew that they will be going through what they have been going through in the past weeks, and we really hope that we will be very soon able to bring more aid, but also to really we will have the ability to push for some sort of sustainable solution for their current situation, because like this is extremely hard.